You need to hear this if you're a football fan. Today, we're diving into the rivalries that fuel the passion, intensity, and history of the NFL. Decades of animosity, trash talk, and plays so intense they make you want to jump out of your seat. These matchups have defined eras and created unforgettable moments, so buckle up, folks, for the NFL's most heated rivalries. You need to hear this if you're a fan of intense football rivalries. Kicking off our list at number 9, we're heading to the swamps of Miami and the concrete jungle of New York for a good old-fashioned AFC East brawl, the Dolphins versus the Jets. These two teams have been beating each other senseless since 1966. Who could forget the fake spike game? Dan Marino, cool as a cucumber, sending the Jets defense scrambling. It's about geographic pride, about city bragging rights. Every time these teams step on the field, it's a street fight. It's a battle for every inch, every first down, every single point. So yeah, the Dolphins and Jets might not be perennial Super Bowl contenders, but when they clash, you can bet I'm tuning in. If you're a football fan, then you need to hear this. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington Commanders, the glory days of the NFC East, battling for Super Bowl supremacy. The Redskins, led by the Hogs, crushing the Cowboys' dreams in 1982, moments that define a rivalry. Staubach, Thiesman, Dorsett, Monk legends who left it all on the field. The Cowboys-Commanders rivalry is still one of the most intense and passionate in sports. Why aren't more people talking about the heart of the AFC North? Two teams built on toughness, defense, and grit collide. The Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Hard-hitting smash-mouth football where every yard is a battle, every catch is a war. Remember the 2015 wildcard game? Fontaz Burfict laying out Antonio Brown with a vicious hit? Moments like that define this rivalry. The fans are just as passionate and just as willing to let the other side know how they feel. A Steelers-Bengals game is about respect, recognizing greatness in your opponent, even when you want to rip their heart out on the field. The Steelers and Bengals are two sides of the same coin, tough, physical, and relentless. It's one of the most intense and must-see matchups in the NFL. You need to hear this if you're a true NFL fan. We're traveling back to the golden era of the NFC where two dynasties clashed, the 49 ERs versus the Cowboys, Joe Montana versus Troy Aikman, Jerry Rice versus Michael Irvin, Steve Young versus Emmitt Smith, legends who redefined the game. Who could forget the catch? Montana finding Dwight Clark to send the 49 ERs to their first Super Bowl. That moment is etched in NFL history forever. And the 3 straight NFC Championship games in the early 90s were a clash of styles, a battle for bragging rights, and a chance to prove who was the true king of the NFC. The intensity, the passion, and the competitiveness of this rivalry remain strong. Some rivalries never truly die, they just get passed down from generation to generation. The NFL's oldest grudge match takes place at Lambeau Field and the Windy City of Chicago, the Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers. They absolutely despise each other. From George Halas to Aaron Rodgers, this rivalry is a testament to tradition. It's still got plenty of life left. You need to watch this if you struggle with understanding true NFL rivalries. Coming in at number 5, we're heading to the AFC North for a slugfest, the Baltimore Ravens versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two of the most physical defenses in NFL history, constantly outdoing each other with bone-rattling tackles. Remember the 2008 AFC Championship? Trading blows like heavyweight fighters, with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. That's the kind of game that defines this rivalry. Even today, with Lamar Jackson and TJ Watt, the Ravens-Steelers rivalry remains physically demanding. It's about respect, recognizing greatness in your opponent, even when you want to rip their heart out on the field. Because at the end of the day, the Ravens and Steelers are two sides of the same coin. If you appreciate hard-nosed, smash-mouth football, this is the rivalry for you. The rivalry between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders is intense. A battle since the AFL days, shaped by legends. With Mahomes leading, the rivalry's intensity remains. This feud is still burning hotter than ever. The Brady-Manning rivalry was monumental in shaping modern NFL history. One of the greatest quarterback rivalries of all time. Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning. It fueled epic battles between the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts. For over a decade, they captivated the NFL world, each victory adding another chapter to their legendary rivalry. Who could forget the 2006 AFC Championship? Manning led the Colts back from a 21-3 deficit to stun the Patriots and reach the Super Bowl. That game, that comeback, it's etched in NFL lore forever. Football fans, listen up! The NFC East's fiercest rivalry, the New York Giants versus the Philadelphia Eagles, separated by just 90 miles. Decades of animosity, from Lawrence Taylor to Saquon Barkley. Remember the miracle at the Meadowlands? Deshaun Jackson's walk-off touchdown, the atmosphere, the electricity, the fans. In the NFC East, this rivalry matters most. And finally, at number 1, the rivalry that needs no introduction, the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Decades of animosity, from Roger Staubach and Wilbert Montgomery to Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts. Who could forget the Bounty Bowl? Buddy Ryan, the Eagles' defensive coordinator, putting a bounty on Cowboys kicker Luis Zendejas, sparking one of the most controversial games in NFL history. It's about the passion, the intensity, the feeling that something unforgettable is about to happen. It's about the fans who live and breathe this rivalry and wouldn't be caught dead cheering for the other side. It's the rivalry that embodies everything we love about the NFL. The passion, the intensity, the drama. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 NFL rivalries of all time. These matchups define what makes the NFL so great. Which rivalry do you think is the most intense? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching.